Hello, everybody. I want to talk about four things, which actually equals into the same family if you get the gist. I'm talking about your light, which goes in hand with your personality, your character, and your spirit. If your character, your light, your spirit, and your character is pleasant, welcoming, caring, loving, optimistic, you do not change that for nothing or no one. Family, friends, strangers, I don't care who it is. You don't change that because your beautiful spirit, your beautiful energy, your beautiful light, your beautiful personality, your beautiful character. God made you who you are. He gave you those attributes. So you do not change that for nothing or no one. Now, you will come across people that try to disrupt all of those things that I just mentioned. And you try to figure out why are they doing that. It's a simple reason. Simple reason. I just had to tell somebody this not too long ago. That you are intimidated by my spirit. You are intimidated by my energy. You are intimidated by my character. You are intimidated by my personality. Now, I know a lot of people have experienced this and is currently experiencing this. And some of them they go home and cry, and some of them they go home and take what they had during the day and they take that energy and they take it home, and now your home is disrupted. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. Learn to choose your battles. Not every battle is meant to be fought. Sometimes you have to learn how to shut this and use this. Now, like I said, they do it because they are intimidated. You hear me? They are intimidated. Not by you, but by, like I said, your character, your personality, your light, your energy. They are intimidated by these things, so they're going to do their utmost best every single day. Mark my words, every single day to bring you down to their level. But don't you give in. Now you will fall short sometimes. We're only human, but get yourself back up. But always remember, if they are attacking your character, your personality, your light, your energy so bad like that, ask yourself, am I doing something right? Obviously, you're doing something right because you don't have to talk to these people. You don't have to do anything. Just as soon as you step foot into the door, they see your energy, they see your light, they see your character, they see your personality, and they feel it. And right off the bat, the whole mood is disruptive. And they look at you with this side eye and they kiki ha ha, and they pick, because nevertheless, they are miserable and they want something that you have. Instead of them asking you, how did you get there? How are you so comfortable with yourself? Or like whatever is going on with them. All they have to do is just ask you. But instead, they don't ask. They just pick and nag. Now, like I said, you have to learn how to choose your battles. Learn what battles to fight, because every battle is not meant to be fought by you. Learn how to keep this shut and use this sometimes. When you keep this shut and use this, they don't know what you're thinking. They can't pinpoint on what your next move is. Be mysterious. Simple. Don't allow them to know what your next move is. Don't allow them to know what you're thinking. Keep them in the dark, but you continue to keep that smile. You continue to let your light illuminate, because that's all it is. Your light is shining so bright that they thought that their darkness was going to consume your light. But we all know a good light, a positive light, is always going to outshine the darkness. That's just what it is. God gave you that personality, that energy, that light, that spirit, that character. Use it for the good. Don't end up like them, miserable, and trying to bring somebody else's light down or dim somebody else's light because you are miserable. Don't do that. So, if this is you, I urge you to go talk to your God and get your light corrected, because something in your world you are not happy with, and that has nothing to do with nobody else but you. But don't you sit here and display or try to put that energy on somebody else that has never did anything to you wrong or has never been disrespectful to you. But what you do not allow them to do is disrespect you. You allow them to know that when you step to me, you step correct. You don't step sideways because you ain't ready for what's about to come from this. Allow them to know that, but allow them to know this in the utmost respectful way. So, once again, ladies and gentlemen, if this is you, the things that I just mentioned, if you have a good character, if your character is amazing and people tell you that your character is amazing, if your energy is beautiful and people tell you that your energy is beautiful, if your light shines and people have told you that your light shines, if your character, like I said, is amazing, people is going to tell you this. Listen to them. If more than 10 people are telling you something, it has to be true. Stop worrying about these negative people because they are miserable. They are so miserable and they want to bring you down to their miserable life. But you continue to let that light of yours illuminate across the board. Because the more you illuminate, the more they get timid and the less they have to say. And then eventually they're going to realize that nothing that they can do or say is going to make you feel any type of way or make you feel attacked. Moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, you please have yourself a wonderful day. And please bundle up because it is quite chilly out there.